Hey there, all you have cats, cool kittens, you guys and dolls. Welcome to Comixstravaganza Live. And we are coming to you from a new location this week. Not the Casa de Cool, not the Houdini Room. We are coming to you from a very surprise location because we have a surprise, a huge surprise. That's your cue.
Oh.
It's DEE Bartee! DEE Bartee is back with us here at Comixstravaganza Live.
Hi.
Here, I'll take that from you.
Thank you.
Dee, it's been almost a year since we've shared the screen. Wait, we gotta...
I know, where you been?
Selfies.
I mean, it's been totally forever. I've been waiting here again.
I know.
For you to get here.
I know. And you know, she kept bugging me. For the last 9 months, she's been calling me saying, hey, when are you going to come out here? When can I be on the show? I really want to do this. We got such great chemistry on screen together. I love you to death. Don't tell my husband. No, she didn't say that. She didn't say that.
See, he lies because it was the other way around.
So, yes, it has been the other way
I won't tell
around.
your husband. Don't worry. Oh!
See how much fun this is? See what you've missed over the last 9 months? But a lot has happened in the last 9 months. And of course, we've been on hiatus with Comixstravaganza Live for the last couple of weeks during the month of July and the first 2 weeks here in August. We come back live on Wednesday nights. This Wednesday, the 12th. August the 12th. It is August, right?
Yes.
All right. Mr. Cameraman, are you getting both of us in the frame here? Can you see both of us? All right. Want to make sure that Dee is seen and that everyone can see her beautiful, smiling, super ultra white teeth. How do you get them so white? I was looking at old pictures of us in preparation for this show, and I was like, we look great together on screen. We really do. But the one thing I can't help but notice is that your teeth are just like...
Bling.
High beams. They're so white. What do you use? Come on, give us the secret.
I mean, really, I just use whitening toothpaste. Colgate whitening. There's your plug. Bing.
Colgate whitening. We would love to have you as a paid sponsor. You can get in touch with me at John Pica at johnpicaproductions.com, and that would be fantastic. Because hey, look, Colgate whitening, right there. And we won't charge you much. We just want in-kind sponsorship. You just send a couple of crates of Colgate whitening toothpaste to us, and all the cast will use it, and we'll all go. So here's what we're doing. DEE Bartee and I are launching a brand new weekly segment, broadcasting from the Casa de Bartee. And this, we don't know where we're going to shoot every week yet. Because obviously we don't have a studio, but this week we're in the foyer, and you can see this beautiful graphic print oil painting. It's got texture. I don't know. So over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be shooting from different locations here at the Casa de Bartee, and you guys get to decide which setting you like the best. So yeah, and I'll tell you what, no, I was going to do a contest. I don't know how we could do that as a contest. I'll tell you what. For all of you who make a suggestion over the next 3 weeks, we're going to announce it after 4 weeks.
Okay.
So we'll shoot in 4 different spots. And here's what we'll do. When we announce that, hey, here's your choices, the people who suggest the choice that we end up using for a permanent location here in the house, we'll draw randomly from all those names, and they'll get one of our awesome giveaway prizes. And here's one of the cool things, Dee, that we've been able to do over the last year, over the last 9 months. We actually give away prizes.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty exciting. So Dee and I are going to be doing this new segment. We're going to be launching a couple of other new segments as well. Besides Comixstravaganza Live on Wednesday nights and the weekly rundown, Darth Lee, Leanna Player, is going to have a little spin-off of her own called Darth Lee Sith Happens.
Ha 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 ha.
Isn't that awesome?
You know, I know what that means now. Because I watched all the Star Wars movies. Yay.
That's right. You told me a couple weeks ago.
I did. I was like, John, guess what?
It only took you, what, 33 years?
I mean,
Yeah.
not very long.
No. But so she's in the club now.
That's right.
That's awesome. Well, DEE BARTEE, we are here with a brand new segment on the show. We're going to be doing this every week on Sundays. Still deciding on the time. Don't know if we're going to stick with 6 p.m. or go later or go earlier. We're going to work on that throughout the next couple of weeks. But what time is it, Dee? It's time
Wait. My bad.
It's time for
new comics.
Yum! Every week we're going to be bringing you the new comics news, so we won't be doing this as part of Comixstravaganza Live on Wednesdays.
Part of what?
Comixstravaganza Live. It's the first day with my new tongue. You'll have to pardon me. So we'll be doing this on Sundays and spotlighting the new titles that are coming up throughout the next week. So you guys know from watching, we usually just show the cover scan, sometimes some of the preview art, because one of the coolest things, Dee, is that now I get preview copies of all of the major publishers weeks in advance. So I get to read them in advance, and so we don't have to depend on, going to the comic book shop and picking up a physical copy, or the shop having them or not having them. But the downside is that I don't have the full copy to show, but we show the cover scans and talk a little bit about the book. So this is the first one, and you probably can't tell because the logo isn't on it, but this is the cover scan for
Batman.
Number
43.
Oh, just like old times. Huh?
You threw me off on that.
Yeah. So you may notice that this is a different style of Batman. He's actually in kind of a green and gray. This is celebrating the launch of Bombshells #1. All of the DC covers this month are Bombshell variant covers. So we've got a Bombshell version of Bruce Wayne, Private Detective. This is done by Aunt Lucia. The cat did the Bombshell series. It's a brand new arc, and there's a brand new villain. The mystery of the mysterious Mr. Bloom. I don't know anything about Mr. Bloom, but we're going to find out over the next couple weeks, months.
Interesting.
Yeah. So there we go. Batman 43. Boom! This is the best book I've read this month. I actually read the preview, the preview 3 weeks ago. It came out on digital 2 weeks ago, and now it's coming to print this Wednesday. This is the cover for
Bombshells #1.
Yes! The Bombshells get their own series set in the late 30s, 1940s, and, it's going into World War II. And the first issue focuses on Batwoman, and she is a baseball player for the Gotham Knights, and she also, bashes the heads of criminals in her spare time. So the first issue revolves around her. Next issue, I believe, is going to be Supergirl, but basically Amanda Waller is recruiting all of the Bombshells to go on a secret mission in World War II. It's really cool. And I got to tell you, the artwork on this is the best artwork I've seen this year. The story is fantastic. The artwork is fantastic. It is just an unbelievable book. I can't wait for issue #2, but issue #1 hits shelves this Wednesday, August the 12th. So go pick that up. Also, in books... Oh, it's upside down. Just like old times.
Not to me, I can read it fine.
So, fans of the Star Wars handbooks, you remember a few years ago they came out with the Jedi Path, and then they came out with the Way of the Sith, and last year they came out with the Mandalorian Code, and now Star Wars, the Imperial Handbook. Now, there's one other one that's in the series that is slated to come out too, that is a Rebel recruiting guide. But this week, the Imperial Handbook comes out. I don't know anything about the content yet. But you know what? I'm strong with the Imperials, and I'm super excited about this. This is going on my bookshelf this Wednesday.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. You know, when I was a kid, I thought I wanted to be Luke Skywalker. But, you know, as I got older and became an adult, I started to relate more and more with Darth Vader, the Dark Lord of the Sith. And if I had to pick, that would be him today. That's who I'd want to be. Dun, 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 dun.
You know what? Okay, so I was only watching those movies, right?
Yeah.
And I was so devastated when they killed Obi-Wan. I was like, because he was totally my favorite.
So did you watch?
I was so upset.
So did you watch them from one on? So you watched them in chronological order.
Yes.
So let me ask you this. So you got upset when they killed Obi-Wan.
I did.
Well, he didn't really die. Here's the thing. He didn't die. He became one with the Force.
Yeah.
Go back and watch it again because he actually vanishes and melts away before Vader even strikes him. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then, of course, you saw him again in Empire and Return of the Jedi. His Force ghost was, you know, up and hopping around. And, you know, he was one with the Force. He never
You know
died.
what? I will have to say, though.
Yeah.
Watching these movies, Harrison Ford,
Yeah.
hot. Oh, my gosh. I was like, really? Yeah, anyway.
Alrighty then.
Don't you agree, Tom? Don't you agree?
Okay, I will say, I'll tell you what. When I was in 6th grade, Return of the Jedi came out. Slave Leia.
Okay, so you're going to get some hate mail on this, but I really did not like Princess Leia.
Her character throughout the whole thing?
I didn't. I really didn't.
Well, you know what?
I didn't like the girl that played her. I mean, I didn't. I'm so sorry.
We are going to get hate mail.
You are.
And you
I'm
can
so
send
sorry.
your mail to feedback@comixstravaganzalive.com. Put in the subject line, DEE BARTEE has no love for Leia. That'll be awesome. And I'll make sure she gets those letters. And it'll make her cry in her Cheerios.
Yeah.
You probably have Cheerios too, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. 'Cause she's got little bitty chillins. Well, let me ask you this. Star Wars, you liked Harrison Ford.
I did.
You didn't like Princess Leia. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you my 5
But
issue.
everybody else is great. I loved everybody else, but I really just didn't feel like she fit the character very well.
Well, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Marvel just recently wrapped up a 5-issue limited series about Princess Leia, and it focuses on her, and it's really good. It was one of my favorite series so far this year.
Okay.
I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
So you can see the expanded role of Leia and kind of see her character fleshed out more and see if you don't change your mind about her.
Okay.
Also out this week is Operation Sin, the trade paperback, and you'll see that they've retitled it Agent Carter, and of course they're using the television show promo art on the cover of it. Operation Sin was a series about Agent Carter and Howard Stark and Dum Dum Dugan in the early 1950s at the foundation of S.H.I.E.L.D. And it was a cool series, a little bit sci-fi, space action adventure, because one of the main characters is a kind of a Flash Gordon type character that returns to Earth after being gone for a long time, and was apparently one of the characters that was the crux of Original Sin. I know you have no idea what I'm talking about, but our viewers do, and you can get the collected trade paperback this week on shelves. Boom. And let's see, finally, no, we got, two more. Okay. The Phantom, this is issue number 4 of 6 by Peter David and Sal Velluto. Now, you guys are probably getting sick of me spotlighting this title every month it comes out. But it's one of the best books out there right now. Peter David knows how to write the Phantom. Sal Velluto's art is perfect for the 1940s, because this is like the 1940s version of the Phantom. And you know me, that's like my my style, right? I dig the 30s and the 40s in a big way. So I'm digging this series. And if you haven't been reading it, issue number 2 and 3, we find out that the Jungle Lord that he's been fighting is actually Jimmy Wells, Diana Palmer's high school, prep school sweetheart. So it's kind of weird. I still haven't figured out yet how this prep school brat becomes like this Tarzan archetype king of the jungle. But it's a great book.
I can't help you with that. I'm sorry.
And then finally, the big event of the year is Secret Wars. And this is the cover for Secret Wars number 5. And the byline, can you read that,
No.
Dee? You can't read my chicken scratch?
Yeah.
Owen Reese died for our sins. Who is Owen Reese? Do you know who Owen Reese is? The Molecule Man. So in Secret Wars 0, we saw Stephen Strange, Dr. Doom, and the Molecule Man standing together, poised to save the multiverse. And here's what happened, Dee. So Dr. Doom and Stephen Strange and the Molecule Man, all these universes were being destroyed, and they plucked sections of each one out of their last days and put them all together into one planet called Battleworld. And I got to admit, I haven't read issue number 4 yet, so I'm a little bit behind. But I'm guessing that Molecule Man was feeling a little bit left out because Dr. Doom had been declared God. He was the supreme omnipotent ruler. Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme, was helping him keep his power and maintaining the facade as his royal vizier. But both of them knew the truth of Battleworld, of what was really going on. And I suspect Owen Reese, the Molecule Man, did too, but he wasn't in power. He had no position. So I'm betting he had to be ixnayed. You know what I'm saying? We'll find out this Wednesday when this hits shelves. A lot of you have really been a big fan of this new Secret Wars. I gotta admit, I'm not reading all of the spin-off titles. I can't. I can't even keep up with how many there are. You don't know.
No, I don't know, but there's spin-offs of like everything, so I get it.
Yeah. But anyway, Secret Wars number 5 hit shelves this week. Pick it up, and next week I'll give a more thorough review and my thoughts because I'll get caught up with issue 4 and 5 all at one time. So, Dee, that's it. That's the comics that I chose to spotlight this week.
Awesome.
Now, you know, because I used to say this all the time, there are a lot of comics out there. There are hundreds of titles every month. We can't spotlight every one. We can't even spotlight every one that comes out every week.
Right.
So I have to pick a few that I think are going to be cool, interesting, or, you know, big sellers to spotlight for our fans. So what I always tell people is that if you like what you see on this show, go to your local comic book shop and browse the shelves, find something cool, and let us know what you find that maybe we didn't show on the show. You know, send us an email at feedback@comixstravaganzalive.com and let us know what you're reading, what you're into, maybe what you'd like to hear us talk about. And more importantly, you have got to send DEE Bartee some love. And
love me.
Let us know how happy you are that she's an official part of the show once again, because I'm thrilled to death.
Yeah, it is.
I can't hardly contain it. What was I doing just before we went live? I was dancing across the USA. Yeah, baby. Yeah, it was fun times. And this is the highlight of my year, to be back on screen with the lovely and talented, and DEE Bartee is one of my bestest buddies, and we're gonna have a lot of fun over the next couple of weeks. We hope you guys like this big surprise. We'll talk more about it Wednesday night, but you can catch us live every Sunday at graphicpolicy.com, and yeah. So that's it. That's it.
Catch me live, because I don't do well live. So.
You've been great live.
Tune in.
You've been great live.
Tune in for more surprises.
But hey, we didn't have any kerflunks or kerflurfers.
Show's not over yet.
Yes, it is. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, tell 200-300 of your closest friends and family. And until the next time, swing hard, swing often. We'll catch you on the